Good evening. And
Fuck you.
alright man, how are you doing? You good? You good?
Good, man.
Alright, so this is a different kind of podcast.
I'm doing good.
So look, I'm a kind of guy
Yeah.
who's really into psychology, so I like how people think, why do we do things that we do,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of times there's a subconscious behind it, and a lot of times we don't know what that subconscious is. We discovered it ourselves. There's a lot of stuff we don't know about the human body, like physically. They're still discovering every year, they're discovering new treatments for diseases because we've discovered new things about our body. And just like that, there are stuff about our mind, our subconscious mind, which we don't know. So that's why I'm really interested in
But
psychology.
no, in our world, I think we are starting to find that out, man. Especially now that
Yeah.
we are finding the cure to the disease called feminism. Our world is really starting to grow, man.
It is.
It's really starting to. People are realizing their stupid shit, their stupid mistakes. They're subconsciously doing it. Why? Maybe because they have daddy issues, so they're being that way.
Yep.
So no, we are curing that shit. Especially our channel, it's gonna cure that shit with all these fucking coming podcasts. You know, click on that fucking notification bell so that you can watch all our fucking podcasts. If you wanna cure your fucking disease, if you wanna understand the human psychology.
Yep.
Yeah, and what I said is not a joke.
So we've been
Maybe it is, maybe it's not.
really interested in
Yeah,
psychology.
especially the guy sitting next to me.
Yeah. We are planning to make a
Man,
lot of
I have noticed that just recently,
Yeah.
you started reading more about it.
Yep.
Even more
So
doing your research about
yep,
it.
and
And
I told you
what
about
I like about like your way of doing it. Most people they only look into it. You didn't only research. You're actually relating it to experiences that we have had in our life,
yeah,
from our
exactly.
experiences and experiences of close friends and situations that we have seen in our own eyes happen.
Yeah. So a part of psychology which we are both interested in is I don't know, not a lot of people have heard of the pills that are going on in YouTube. The red pill, the black pill, and the blue pill. These are the three main ones. Recently, you've got the white
This
pill.
is a theory.
Yeah, these are theories. These are theories.
Let's tell them.
All of them which you have people following, but and you've recently got like the white pill and the purple pill, and a topic from among these.
But I think we need to stay in the three main ones.
Yeah, we'll talk about the pills in some other time.
Because we are gonna go deeper into them in the next podcast or the ones coming next.
Yeah, man. So to get on to the topic of the video, which is female hypergamy and does it exist? So hypergamy is engaging in a relationship. So the definition of hypergamy is you engage in a relationship.
That's the question. So I think we should just
let me
answer it yes or no.
No,
we
let
can
me
end
say
this fucking podcast.
Bro, let me say the definition first of all.
Man, the question did not imply
Bro,
that
let
we
me
explain.
say,
The question, it's a yes or no question. Why do you have to explain? Are you a fucking nerd? You don't have
You
to
have to cover it in all aspects.
Just tell them if it is or not, and we can end this podcast.
It is a subject. No, it's not subjective, but it's something you need to cover in all aspects. You need to explain it. We're going to talk about it in detail.
I'm just messing with you.
All right, fuck you. Look. So hypergamy is you engage in a relationship, or you seek relationships with people who are of higher socioeconomic status to you. So status can be looks,
wealth,
based on wealth,
position,
even race, man, even race.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ways you can break down status.
Even family names.
Even family names, yeah, man, family names.
Depends I think depends where you live. It might be some things including that are not in other places, but you get the idea.
So female hypergamy is basically a woman looking for a man who is of higher status to her. That can be again wealth.
But I have something to interfere with you here. Why is it a woman looking? Maybe it's a man
looking for another guy.
Yeah, because we have to, because there are a lot of feminists now, so they're gonna ask these questions. So I have to ask them so they don't have to comment on our videos and annoy the shit out of my head.
The topic of the video is female hypergamy. If you want to talk about gay guys hypergamy, if that even exists, is that even a theory? Like there's a lot of shit
let's not get into that. I don't want people commenting, crying in
All
the
right,
fucking
man.
comment section.
Yeah, all right, man.
They're gonna be commenting, they're gonna be their thumbs are gonna bleed until they bleed, So let's feel for them.
All right, man. So it's been already 5 minutes. Damn. So okay.
Don't look at the fucking time. You're just having a blast.
All right. So Phillips,
Yeah,
female hypergamy, is it
Yeah.
a real thing? Because we've talked about the pills,
It is definitely a real.
and most of them, the pills, they say that females,
to
the
be
nature
to be honest, like I don't consider it a theory. I consider it a fucking
fact.
fact.
Yep. So we are going to say if.
But
Oh.
it's like I can't, make that a fact. But I know, like, and I think like the majority are gonna agree with us.
Yeah. So from my personal experience,
And if you
I'm-
don't have the knowledge about it, that may be a reason why you don't think. But once you just have a look, like just like a 5 minute read up on Google, I think you're gonna agree with it.
Yep.
Unless maybe you're a blooper, then
All
maybe
right,
you won't
man.
agree
Or
with
let
it.
me explain what it
Okay,
is, man.
explain.
Look,
What are the fucking colors? The 3 colors.
bro, I'm not going to talk about the pills in this episode.
No, just tell them how many.
Bro, blue pill, black pill, red pill, man. Who gives a
Yeah.
shit? All right, look.
That's the
So-
fucking entire theory. We give a shit.
No, I'm talking about hypergamy, not the
Okay,
pills.
talk about it, you fucking bitch.
The topic of the video is does hypergamy exist?
Yeah. Okay.
Because blue pills, they don't believe in hypergamy, man.
Don't talk about pills. That's not.
All right, man. Look. So throughout history, like we have been we have been like psychologically modified to choose situations in which the rate of survival is higher. So with men, let's say men first of all. So men, our goal is to, throughout history, is to pass on our genes, and that has an effect on the women we choose. So we choose women who are young, tend to be young, because as you know, with younger women, the fertility rate is higher, because as women age, their fertility comes down, and with less fertility, less likely you're going to have a kid, so less likely you're going to pass on your genes. So that's why we choose things. We might say, look, first, like for example, wide hips. A lot of guys like wide hips, like, oh yeah, she's got nice wide hips. But there is a subconscious reason to that. A reason to that is that with wide hips, she has higher fertility, and the risk of miscarriage is lower. Risk of failed birth is lower, because with wider hips, there's less risk, because in medicine you've got terms such as like breech position, malposition, where the baby can't go out, and that may be due to anatomical reasons, such as a woman having a narrow pelvis. Or
Man, what the fuck are you
well,
saying?
I'm explaining how.
So
No, I'm explaining.
Most guys, when they look at hips, it's just sexual to them. They want to fuck that shit.
That's the subconscious. That's what I'm talking about. The subconscious is
No.
that wider hips have a higher fertility rate.
So wait, you mean
That's why you're attracted to that. That's women are attracted to men with higher status, because they are more likely they are more likely to take care of her and her children. So the rate of survival is higher.
No, because it's more attractive when you look at it, when you fucking have your sexual sessions.
Bro, what is attractive in me having $1 million, man? What's attractive in me being a millionaire compared to me being regular salary?
Because of the things that you can do with it.
Like what? What is she going? She's going to be attracted to the status.
The status and the materials. Now what I'm saying is, what if you're looking at her?
Yes.
She's attractive.
All right.
All you want to do is have sex with her.
All right.
You don't want a relationship. You don't want anything, and then you move on.
You are physically attracted to her. That's completely fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't need to be because I'm thinking about getting children with her.
Bro, we are physically attracted to stuff like that because we are wired to want things with higher fertility rates, so that we can have a higher rate of passing out on our genes.
Man, that's bullshit.
Bro, that's not bullshit. That's the subconscious. We've been wired. It's human history, man. It's human history.
Is that a fact?
That's what everyone not it's not what everyone says. That's the subconscious mind, man. That's like what a lot of people say. That's a theory. That's a
No,
theory,
I don't.
basically.
I don't believe in that theory. I
Bro,
don't think it's true.
all right. So in
What?
ancient
Okay, I'm
times,
gonna ask you a question. What if you know that this fucking girl
all
can't
right.
have children? What is your subconsciously gonna be? You know
What?
that.
All right.
You know that she
She
can't
can't
get
have
pregnant.
kids.
She can't have kids.
All right. She's sterile. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not going. Bro,
But
who
but,
the
but she
bro?
have
No,
wide hips, and you look at her like, damn, I want to hit that.
you. All right.
Okay.
You don't. But you,
Subconsciously, what are you gonna be thinking?
I'm going to tell you because the subconscious is implemented in in reality, man. So if she has wide hips, you are going to be attracted to it because you're going to assume she has a high fertility rate.
Now, what if
But
you know?
since yeah, I'm going to tell you my answer. But
Tell
you
me.
now you know she is sterile and you are looking to start a family to pass on our genes. You are never going to approach her like you're never going to marry this woman. You're just going to use her for sex. You're not going to marry her, man.
Okay, so subconsciously, I haven't think anything. So I
Bro,
don't want. Yeah.
the subconscious is applying to reality. You know she's not fertile. You're not
Okay,
going to marry her.
most people, when you look, like most guys, when they walk around, you may find 100 good-looking girl, and you're gonna stare at every fucking one of them, and you'll be like, I want to hit that. So subconsciously, I want to have children with all these 100 girls every fucking day.
No, that's not how it works,
No.
man. That's a part of it.
Yeah.
Looks are a part
Okay,
of
then
fertility.
say that. Then say that. Be clear with that. Don't make it one-sided.
That's a
You
topic
fucking
for
kid.
what, man? That's a topic for you made it long, man. I was
You
just
made
get
it long. You're being
bro,
one-sided.
bro,
You have to be
male.
clear with it. You have to be clear with it. You don't want to You don't want to misguide the viewers.
All
Some
right.
of them are fucking idiots.
I know. You are an idiot too because you didn't let me finish and you didn't know that I'm just using an example. Okay,
No,
so
I
you're
know
one of.
that. I know that. How do you know that? I do not know that.
All right, so look,
You just assume things.
look
You
what
fucking
what
bitch.
men look for in a woman
Yeah, what they look
and the
for.
subconscious. That's
Yeah.
a topic for another video.
Yeah,
That's a
what do you
long,
look for in a woman?
bro. That's a
Like,
topic for another video, man.
Okay, I know your type.
What?
It's a topic for another video.
All right, my type. All right, look. So, and that's why. So that's why for in order for females to
Yeah.
be able
Two.
to
Yeah.
survive and for their children to survive throughout history, they are wired to be hypergamous. So they are wired to choose as like the best possible guy they could find. So back then it could be the guy who's the strongest in fighting, who's got the highest. He's the leader of the tribe. He's the son of the king. He's like one of the top guys. He's one of the main guys. He's probably the smartest guy, so he can get himself out of difficult situations. So that's what hypergamy means. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So someone of a higher level, someone who's at a higher level than you, basically. So a woman, let's say, so if we were talking about status, for example, so a woman who's earning like $10,000 a month is going to be of less status than a guy who's earning $50,000, not a month, a year. A year. You get what I mean? That's a guy of a higher status. You know what I mean? So that's one of the types.
Man, are you dumb?
What?
You said the guy makes
Yeah.
50,000
a year.
Yeah.
That's comparing to 10,000 a year.
No, you said 10,000.
Yeah, I told you I meant a year, not a month.
Okay,
That's
so,
what I meant. So that's what I mean. That's hypergamy. You choose someone of a higher level than you. And does that apply to real life? Look around you. Look fucking around you. Phillips, me and you.
I'm gonna ask you a question. How many fucking let me say, how many girl CEOs
Yep.
have you seen
Yep.
are married with a guy that works
Most of
as
them are
as
single.
a counter, and yeah,
Most of them
because
are
they don't
single.
because they'd rather fuck around and be single than settle down with the guy not in their status.
Because they can't
or below
find
their
someone.
status.
It is, bro, if she's a CEO, she's already earning a lot of money. So it's going to be hard for someone to earn money more than her. Next of all, you got the looks. Is the guy going to be he's going to be like good looking, of decent looks? Like he's not going to be a fucking old 80-year-old millionaire. You know what I mean?
And you know, like some people are gonna say, like, I'm just assuming, and I know some people are gonna say
What?
that because I asked that question when I was reading about. I know some people are gonna say, but there are exceptions. There are things that don't apply.
Yep,
So
I'm
here,
going to tell you.
tell them your fucking the
Guys,
fucking medicine shit. Tell them that
there
shit.
is exceptions for everything. You in the world you see everything.
Give them the
You
fucking
see
example.
look, you see guys, most guys like girls who are not fat.
Give them the fucking
I'm going to
analogy.
tell them,
No,
man.
the medication
I am
analogy.
going to tell. I'm going to relate to that.
Related.
So most guys want girls who like girls who are not fat, but there are guys who like girls who are fat.
Yeah.
So so you have to go the majority here. And the same, and you also got guys that have like other guys. So that's so in look in the world you find everything, but science goes with the majority. In medicine, for example, if there is a disease, there is a specific treatment for the disease. This treatment does not cure everyone with the disease. It cures, let's say, like
90%.
90%. So just because 10% of the people who are undergoing that treatment are not benefiting from it, does not mean that that treatment works. Does not mean that you should not use that treatment for that specific disease. You know what I mean? In this world, you find
What
everything,
my
man.
friend here meant is that the, it does not mean that the medicine does not work. He said it does work. It's the opposite.
Yes.
It does not work. Okay, so
So
I
hypergamy.
feel like
So
even like
Phillips.
in real life, you don't even need to
Yeah,
look to small people.
I'll tell you. I'll
Let me
tell you
say,
example,
like
man.
even like like if like
Yeah.
a lot of people who go to the gym,
Yeah.
they like before I went, I know a lot of people that used to go to the gym. Maybe their genetics were shit, or they didn't eat right, they didn't train well, so they've been training for years,
Yeah.
but they still look the same.
All right.
Yeah, they still look the
What's your
same.
point?
My point is, when I heard that, I wasn't like, I'm not gonna go to the gym because I know this dude. He went to the gym. They say if you go to the gym, if you eat in a surplus, if you do that and that, take these steps, you can get bigger, you can get stronger. If to one person it did not happen, it does not that it did not. It's not gonna happen with me.
Yeah, if
I've
it's
went to the gym. It was different.
different, yeah.
So my point is, like, majority of people, they can look good, they can build muscle. There are extents, but you can do it. There are a limitation. There are some people that can't. Their genetics are so shit that they aren't gonna build no muscle. They're
Yeah.
gonna gain no strength.
Yeah.
It's almost insignificant. It's like they're doing it for nothing. But it does not mean that we're not gonna go and we're not gonna work out, because we say there's so eating in a surplus does work. Training does make you stronger. Even for
All right, you mean
for
I get your point. I
yeah,
get your point. So you're going with the point that science is with the majority, and
yeah,
you find exceptions everywhere. Okay.
yeah. Even in things where it should be normal that
Even in the
everyone,
gym, yep.
yeah,
So it's never
it's
standardized.
never
Okay, look. So Phillips, I'm going to ask you a question.
ask me.
So me and you, let's say we're both millionaires, okay?
We're gonna be
And
millionaires.
and let's
I'm gonna be a millionaire. I don't
all
know, but
right, man.
I
Let's
think
say,
you're gonna be with me a millionaire. If I'm a millionaire,
okay,
I'll make you a
okay.
millionaire. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking, and don't.
You interrupted me.
Get your
What,
fucking finger
man?
down, your middle finger down.
All right, look.
Talk with me with respect.
I am talking. Look.
I'm
So
the
let's say,
fucking boss,
bro,
innit?
I want.
I run this shit. You work for me. I pay you to do these fucking podcasts with me.
Okay, are you done? All right, look.
No, but you are. You're not getting paid this month.
So Phillips, imagine, look, if me and you were like millionaires, whatever. Even now, man, like we've got high status jobs. I'm not going to tell them what the fuck we do. So let's say me and you, we go to some.
I status my ass.
Look, let's say me and you, we go to some like of a grocery store,
Yeah.
and the cashier over there, she's attractive. Okay, she's a very attractive
She's
woman.
hot.
Me and you, we're going to look. We're going to be like, yo, man, she's kind of cute. You know what I mean?
She's
I,
hot.
yeah, so we might think of like talking to her. We might think of getting her number. And if we like her personality, we like other things about her, we wouldn't mind like pursuing a long-term relationship, possibly
Even marriage.
even marriage, man.
Yeah.
But a woman, have you ever seen a woman, high status woman, like a CEO, like medical professional, top consultant, whatever the fuck she.
And you know, I want to say something.
Bro, let me continue. I'm going to look.
I'm gonna
Let me lose my point.
We're talking. We're doing a podcast together. Let me see. Let me.
No, you say your point after I'm done finishing mine, man.
You know, I can talk the entire fucking podcast and not be done. Let me say I have a fucking point.
Bro,
I want to
I was going.
Let me. If you give me the time, we don't have to be arguing right now. Let me say.
Bro,
my
I
fucking
did
point.
not
I
finish the
forgot my
sentence.
fucking point because of you now. I forgot my fucking point. What were you saying?
I was
Remind
saying
me.
if a woman is with a high status job like a CEO,
Yeah, I remember.
goes to a
Let me say this.
Bro,
Let me say
fuck
this.
you, man.
They
Let me
heard
say.
you. Let me say this. They wanna
No,
hear me.
I didn't say
They
what.
wanna hear me. Let me say this.
Bro,
You know, I wanna say
bro,
this. I wanna say this. Let me say
bro,
it.
I'm talking about.
I wanna say this. Let me say this.
Say it.
You know, I know that if you're gonna ask, most guys are gonna admit to this because it's true. But if you're gonna ask, I think a lot of people would say, a lot of girls would say, no, that's not true. I wouldn't mind doing that. But that's bullshit. Even if they say that, that's not true.
You could have said that after I said my point. It would have made sense after I said my point.
Yeah,
I was
but
going to
I
say.
know your point, so I don't need to.
So
hear your
they
point.
don't know what I was.
I don't give a fuck what they know. What they don't. I do it for myself, not for others.
Bro, the whole video is just a bunch of fucking disorganized words,
I don't
man.
give a fuck. I'm just having fun. I just, you know, I'm just. To me, there are no. We are not recording. To me, we're just having a conversation. And if I'm having a conversation, I'm like that. I'm fucking rude, especially with this dude right here.
Look, but when do you ever see a woman who's like a CEO, high status job, she gets a lot of money, going to the grocery store and fucking pursuing the guy who's a cashier for a long-term relation, even though if he's like a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, he's a
I'm
model.
sure it happened.
He's a super.
I'm sure it happened.
Pursuing a long-term relationship with him.
Yeah.
Long-term marriage. Give me an example. Give me one fucking example of that happening. You don't see that. It never happens.
So you're telling me
In your life, have you ever seen
Yeah, I
anything
know.
like that?
Yeah, I've seen.
You have no, man. Stop fucking making
I've
things up
seen
to
it.
make
I
me look
swear,
bad.
I've seen it.
They may be physically attracted. They may be willing to have sex.
Some of them they married.
They don't marry, man. You don't.
I'm telling you, it happened before. Are you telling me never ever have this happened in the entire human fucking since Adam? It have never happened,
Bro, I just told you, and you agreed with me that exceptions always happen, but science is with the majority.
Yeah. So let's be clear and say that it may have happened, but you don't see it often at all. You know, be clear. You don't misguide these fucking people. You're fighting for the people.
No, you confuse everyone.
I don't confuse people. I make things clear for them. You know. Because most people are weirdos like me, in this fucking age and age. So they fucking get me. Anyway, continue your point.
Look, it's 22 minutes ago and I've barely talked about why hypergamy exists.
Talk about it.
So, throughout history, again, I'm going to come back to the point. So, we look for situations which are favorable for survival. And that's why women, it's not their fault. They are psychologically, like, it's in their subconscious. You can't blame a woman choosing a man of a higher status, because she's planning. It's a survival thing. The guy with the higher status is more likely going to take care of her, going to take care of her kids. He's of high status. Back then, the guy who was the best at fighting, the best at fucking like sword fighting.
But I'm gonna interrupt you here. Oh, you know, you
Bro,
finish
let me finish my
finish
point.
your stupid fucking point. Doesn't make sense.
So the guy who's the best in fighting.
Who's the best in fighting? Oh, that's you.
My God. He pairing up with him, there's a higher chance of survival than a guy who can't fight at all. So that's why we are wired to go for situations that have favorable survival outcome. It's natural selection. We've talked about natural selection. It exists. Evolution exists. Natural selection exists. And that's why we think like that, because of natural selection. It's a subconscious thing. Men choose younger, more attractive women because of fertility reasons. Women go for men of higher status because of survival reasons. It's a survival thing.
It's not
Again,
a survival thing. I'm gonna ask you a question.
What?
What if she's if we're talking like the
All
example
right,
we give,
ask
she's
me.
a
What's
CEO.
your question?
She's a CEO. She's
Yeah.
super rich.
Yeah.
She has a lot of cars, money, and she's set for life for her,
Yeah.
her children, her grandchildren, and their grand-fucking children too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would it be a survival thing to be with a guy that has wealth and has
That's a good
status?
question. That's a good
Yeah.
question. Again, it comes down to the subconscious.
And
You might think.
I want to say something too. When I say like a guy could have a good status but not have wealth. Like the guy could be a fucking doctor or a fucking engineer, but he's not rich. He's
Yeah.
like normal, pretty normal,
All that matters
So
is that you're of higher status to her. That's
yeah,
all that
but
matters.
higher status in what way?
No, this is hypergamy. I'm explaining hypergamy. Hypergamy states if you
Can
have
you answer
higher
my
status,
question?
there will be hypergamy. So you have a chance of being chosen.
What's
You know
your
what I mean?
answer to the question?
I told you. I told you my answer.
That's the answer?
Yeah. All that matters. It depends.
No,
So,
why is it a survival thing? Why is
bro,
it when
we are.
in
It's
these
just,
situations? Because she knows she's set for life. And her
yeah.
children
I
and
told you it's a
grandchildren
good
and their
question.
grandchildren.
Yeah, I told you it's a good question because the answer is in the subconscious. She might think superficially that, oh, I've got a job, I've got this, I've got that, but subconsciously she will not.
Because what I've heard girls saying is that
Yeah.
I worked hard for this,
All right.
and I want a guy, because usually a guy in your standard will be more in your understanding, in more in the same situation. You're more. I think you're gonna more be what do you call it? What's
Their
the word?
level, same level,
No, not the same.
hypergamy, man.
I don't mean the same. They'll be more. Look, we'll be more. Let me say, for example, I forgot the fucking word. Let's
What?
say you're so fucking rich.
Yeah.
You hang out with different people.
Yeah.
Their ways of thinking is different. The shit they talk about is usually different. The places they go to is different.
All
So
right.
if we weren't in the same status, like if you are way higher than me,
All right.
I think we wouldn't be this
Close.
this understanding, this same way of thinking, same way of. I don't know how to.
Yeah, but that's
I don't know what the
bro. That's
fucking word.
men, friends, man. That's
No, I'm
different. That's
talking
completely
as an example. I told you it's an example, you dumb fuck.
All right. So you mean a rich woman, CEO woman, would relate more with a rich guy than with a guy who's
Yeah,
more
because if
poor.
she brings a guy from outside her circle, from outside this wealth, from outside this high status, it's like a new life to him.
All right.
It's like a different
I'll
life.
answer that question. Why do rich guys, guys who are making money, not choose other rich CEOs, but rather choose younger, attractive women who, whatever the fuck, doesn't matter how much she fucking earns. The rich guy always goes for the younger, more attractive woman, regardless of whatever the fuck she
She's
earns.
gonna be more attractive to look at. She's gonna have more energy
Young?
and more younger. She's gonna be. I feel like she's gonna be more.
What?
She's gonna have more life in her.
Yeah, again,
Yeah.
that boils down.
Yeah. She can't take care of the children because she's young.
She's young.
Yeah, she has
Fertility.
energy. Yeah. So
Women
I'm
lose
agreeing with you. Yeah,
fertility fast. They lose fertility a lot quicker than guys. So that's why
And
men,
that's why
they tend to
even when
choose.
they marry older, there are a lot of men who marry older women, and then when she can't
Yeah, bro.
no more, like nothing no more, they marry younger women, or when they fucking break up with their fucking wife,
Yeah.
they're not gonna go. Like I know a lot of people. Let's say they got divorced.
Okay.
Their wife is 40 years old.
All right.
When now they're gonna start dating again, they're gonna start trying to find a potential partner for life. They don't go for a 40-year-old again. They go for way younger than them. You'd say 40 years old guy. He may go look for a 25, 26, 27-year-old.
That's why when you see most relationships, the guy is always older than the girl.
Yeah.
Again, it comes down to status. Guys like younger girls, higher fertility, more respect. She's more feminine.
That's why you're
Girls
gonna
like,
see.
bro, let me finish,
That's
man.
why we're just talking. What the fuck is wrong? Are you giving a lecture?
When
I'm
you
interrupting your fucking lecture.
No, yes.
I'm interrupting your
Yes.
fucking lecture, fucking doctor.
When you talk, I let you finish. When I'm talking, you don't
No,
let me finish.
I did not finish.
Bro, I'm
You
saying,
stopped me.
bro, I'm saying
you
half
stopped
of my
me.
sentences and then you
You
interrupt
just
me.
stopped me. I was talking.
I don't give like
I was just
I don't
talking.
give the line. I don't give the
I was
killer
talking.
line.
I was
You don't.
talking.
I'm about to go to the killer line. You interrupt me
I
right
was
there.
talking.
You interrupt me right there. What the fuck
You
do you want to
interrupted
say,
me
man?
too.
Say whatever the fuck
I
you want to
fucking
say.
forgot. No, say your point because I forgot, you bitch.
That's why you see in relationships, like almost all the time, the guy is older than the girl, because the guy, again, we want younger girls. Again, fertility, more likely he can pass on
Yeah.
his genes.
Oh, but
And
between, let me just say that all of this is just fancy words for, you know,
what?
it's gonna be better and bad. You know, you're gonna fuck that shit. You're gonna hit that. Yeah, let's just cut it
And
off.
girls, they go for guys who are older than her because
Yeah,
an older guy
and
is.
then after, and then
Oh,
they cheat with
Jesus
younger
Christ,
fucking
man!
guys when it comes to their sexual needs. So, yeah.
Because older guys, first of all, there's the respect thing. More likely to respect because we are wired to respect people who are older than us. Second of all, he's more likely going to be of a higher social status than her because a girl, she just finished college. She's going to be of a lower
She's
status.
just starting her life.
She's going to be an intern. She's just starting. She's not getting paid a lot. But a guy who's 3 to 4 years older than her, he's already like 3 to 4 years into his career. He's making some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, hypergamy, it exists. Female hypergamy exists. It's backed by science. Look around you, man. Look around you. I
Most
gave you an
importantly,
example.
it's
Look
backed by
fucking
us.
around you.
It's backed by us. Look, we have went through a lot of shit. We have experienced. When I say some shit, I know it's some shit. It is what it is. So I know I back that shit up. So
yeah,
take my word
take
for it.
examples around you. When the fuck do you see a guy going for a girl who's 20 years older than him? And when do you see like girls going for guys who get paid way less than him? You never see like someone who's a doctor
You do see, but
go for a guy
I've seen both of that.
go for a guy who works as a cashier in a grocery store. But you see the opposite.
Yeah, but I saw this and the opposite. Anyways, I think
Again,
been a lot
it's
of
a
time. Just wrap
psychological
your shit up.
thing. Man, I don't like how we covered the topic. We could have said more shit, but you kept interrupting everything.
Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes to say whatever you want. Okay.
So again, we will make more episodes about psychology, how it works. I am hoping to debate with someone in a video, an educated guy, hopefully in a video.
What do you mean?
In the absence of Phillips, hopefully.
I know you're taking shots at me now. You fucking.
In the absence of Phillips, so
Yeah.
I want a smooth conversation, a
I'm
smooth
gonna tell
debate.
you something.
What? What the fuck?
People they want this is entertaining to me. Even if I know some shit, I may act like a fool, and you know, it entertains people. So as long as they like it, and it's funny, and you know it gives more life to it, I'm gonna keep doing it. We can't, you know, we don't want this to be seem like a fucking science lecture or fucking psychology class, you know. Gotta go and chill.
Well,
Have fun.
what's the meaning of hypergamy? What does CEO stand for?
Man, I think we need to end
What
this.
does CEO stand for?
CEO?
Yeah.
CEO doesn't stand for anything. It's CEO. That's the full term.
All right, man. See you.
Have you seen anyone say the full term of CEO? Have you heard anyone call that? What's the full form of CEO? Tell me. I don't know, but tell me.
No, I was asking you that.
No, I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know. Tell me.
Have you seen anyone use the full form of AC? Everyone says air con. No one says air conditioner. Everyone says AC, man.
That's why. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. So I don't need to know what CEO stands for.
No, but people know what AC stands for.
Yeah,
It
I
stands
don't know
for
what
air
CEO stands
conditioner.
for. What do you mean? So what?
No, you said CEO is the full.
No, I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know. Is it?
All right.
I'm asking you.
It's not, man.
What is the full form?
See you on the next video.